Hey everybody, this is Georgette here from In the Doll World podcast. I'm so excited that you are joining us for our first annual World of Black Doll celebration. But I'm not coming to you today just as a podcast host. I'm coming to you today as a doll creator myself. And just wanted to share a little bit about the doll that I created and wanted to showcase her for our Black Doll celebration. So I am the co-founder and co-creator, along with my friend who I've been friends with for many years, Orgy Balcarney. We co-created and co-founded the company called Big Beautiful Dolls that introduced the first plus-size fashion dolls to the market. And I'm so excited to share with you the doll that I'm going to talk about for a few minutes, and that is the Dasia doll. Yay! Okay, so Dasia is our plus size fashion doll. She has two friends, and if you can see them in the back right there, there is Dina and Dawn. And so the dolls were created, one, because there was an idea that Orgy came up with, and she came and she spoke to me about it. And as a doll collector back then, I realized there were no dolls that looked like that. So we just jumped on board and just jumped in feet first and decided to create this doll. One of the things that was really important to us was creating a doll that looked like the women that we knew and looked like the people who were surrounding us all the time. And they were plus size, beautiful women. And we knew that they were not dolls that were representing who they were in the fashion doll world, much less in the real fashion world. So we wanted to be able to fill that market and to showcase a doll that represented that. So we created a Big Beautiful Doll. So again, this is Dasia. So the dolls are 12 inches tall and they're vinyl. And they're not very fully articulated or anything like that. But I've learned so much since then. But she does have some movement here on her shoulder area. You can see back and forth, and her arm goes side to side. And then she has some movement on her thighs. Her outfit is black, kind of like velvety, with some fur around the sleeves and the collar. And so after we created her in 2000, she became very popular. I think one, because definitely she was the first plus size fashion doll. But the other thing that was really popular about her was her skin tone. She was a much darker doll, and they were not being showcased too much on in the doll community. When people created dolls that were African American, they were not very dark skinned, and so her complexion set her apart from other dolls, as well as her size. And so Deja has been busy. You know, she had been busy for a little bit, and she was nominated in 2002 for the Dolls Award of Excellence. We were so excited because, I mean, literally, we had almost just finished, getting those dolls shipped to us from China, and just to have her be nominated was just so humbling, and we just felt so honored to be part of, you know, a vast array of amazing doll creators and some of the people that I get to interview now on in the doll world. And so I think that's a little bit surreal, but it's pretty cool at the same time. She also was featured in a book by Debbie Garrett called The Definitive Guide to Collecting Black Dolls. And because of the work that we did with Big Beautiful Dolls, I also received an award from the Detroit, the Detroit Doll Show in 2015, and they honored me with with a legacy award because they felt that we created dolls that helped women helped women and young girls to love the skin that they were in. So Deja was kind of groundbreaking. She was a little bit before her time, but at the same time, she represented women in a beautiful light in the doll world. And that I'm always proud of. And that I think is very historic. She was also, speaking of historic, so honored to have her in the Perot Museum in Dallas, Texas, where she was featured in the Eye of the Collector installation there that they had for a few weeks. And that was part of Debbie Garrett's collection as well. And Deja was one of the dolls within her collection. And her collection was featured in the Eye of the Collector at the Perot Museum. So it was so cool for me to go and see Deja in a museum. That was like the ultimate right there. So we're so excited. I'm always excited to share Deja with you, and to share her story, because I think that what me and Audrey did was very historical. And whether we're here or whether when we're long gone, Deja and Dina and Dawn and Big Beautiful Dolls and being the first plus size fashion doll will always be around. And so I just want to say thank you so much for checking me out, for listening to my story about Deja. If you wanted to learn more about my journey within Big Beautiful Dolls, you can please make sure you check out the podcast at www.inthedollworld.com. And just click on the podcast tab, scroll down, and you'll see my story. I think it's probably the third story from the bottom because it was one of the interviews that we did much early on. So, anyway, that is me. This is Deja, and that's our story together. So thank you again so much for checking us out. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, and also you want to check out some videos of the interviews that we are currently doing as well, and other amazing interviews that will be showing up for this annual World of Black Doll celebration. That'll be on our YouTube channel, in the Doll World YouTube channel. So again, thank you guys so much, and I guess you'll hear me soon. All right, bye.